Peace and love, everyone. This is just a quick update on my electric magnetic targeting, whatever y'all want to call it, targeting. Um, yeah, I just got out of the shower. And like in the bathroom, I don't have the phone and everything. Like I didn't hear any any signals transmitting. Um, but as soon as I got close to my Q wave, like I felt the implants in my brain and in my ear kind of like transmit. um I don't know whoever's behind it and that's collecting data. um I just want to know, like, what's the reason. I know there's some people out there that like to they get off when people are getting tortured and things like that. um Hopefully one day, inshallah, God willing, um my lawyers will find out who's doing it, and we can seek justice. Um, for those out there that are suffering from this, I suggest that maybe like 3 times out the week or whenever time allows to, meditate. Um, I have like I have some soaps, cleansing soaps, um, some amulets, things to kind of help subside with the effects of what the implants cause. Um, I also have, well, this is like some good luck oil from Yo Botanica. I'll put it in the description. Oh, and here's another one. I have this one. Um, and to kind of cleanse the realm, I use this Nak Champa Coco, um, some Palo Santo. Those are just a few items that I use to kind of cleanse any unwanted energies, any unwanted spirits that are attached. Um, and it's always on the left side where the heart is, in the back, and in the shoulder, and also in the lower back, and the higher up on like the neck. So it's important to pay close attention to those areas. Um, but yeah, so far, what I've gained from this whole experience about being monitored, I feel like someone's after my intellect. I feel that I'm like beyond genius, and someone is profiting off of it. Um, That's the honest truth. Um, like as simple as it sounds, but like as heinous as it sounds. Um, I couldn't fathom of thinking like someone would or a group of people would want to do that. You know, would want to monitor people, implant them, and track them. Um, but that's the harsh reality. And it's a real war, and it's like they can get away with it because there's really no way to track them except taking the implants out and tracking the manufacturer and then who purchased the implant. So it's a like whole ordeal, and it's gonna take a while. Um, but yeah, there's gonna be some repercussions for what's being done. Um, I'll say it's very difficult or hard to trust people. Um, and I know like a lot of people overthink things because I know I overthink a lot of things. Um, and certain things shouldn't be like overthought. If that's even a word. Even if it's not, it sounds good. Overthought. um, but yeah, my focus, I'll say in the next 5 years, 5 to 10 years, is to really track down, to reverse the tables, and to have a playing card of knowing who exactly the corporates behind, the monitoring of the implants and it's like a really big playing field. It's like you know someone knowingly is torturing millions of people, and others are just turning a blind eye, whether it's the United Nations or whomever it is. Um, and so that makes the justice system like really look so corrupt, which it is, and that's nothing new. Um, but when a person like me, um, ancestors came from Kemet or Egypt, whatever you want to call it, um, and we get angry and want to lash out over things like this, then we look like the bad people or the bad person. When in reality, nothing is wrong with expressing, you know, ourselves in the right time, obviously. Um, but like right now, I could be pissed off. I can get angry, and but it's not gonna solve anything. So it's like it's a calculated move. Once I start something, I put all my energy into it until it's finished. And I can say one thing: who's ever tracking me, they're gonna wish they were never born because I don't forget. And once I set my eye on something, I don't stop until it's done with. So um, you know, and I have a feeling it's someone. I'm not gonna assume. But let's just say, for instance, it can't be someone who who is native to this land, like a U.S. citizen, because they'd be the dumbest motherfuckers ever. Excuse my French, but really don't excuse it. Um, that's free speech. So, um, if they are U.S. citizens, man, talk about living in hell. And I'm just forecasting on my manifestations of justice and as they listen to us, because that's part of one of the implants is they're able to listen and see everything and monitor everything. So like no thought goes out the window. um so that's why I say it's good to stay in meditation. I like to keep my mind clear. um Listen to sounds, high frequencies. I sometimes listen to music, whether it's Afro beats, rap, or whatever, um, just to hear their message. But really and truly, listening to high frequencies is really a healing. It's really good. Um, and I'm just free floating. Like I don't have any script. I actually have more work to do. But I wanted to share this message um, for anyone out there that's suffering from targeting. Um, just to know, never give up, keep fighting. Um, and be patient. And yeah, um, and know that all of your angels are with you when you call on them. Um, and just keep a pure heart, clean soul, and and focus on moving forward. Um, and never take any crap or any lies from no one. Um, because the way I look at it is that we've been lied to our whole entire lives about even who we are. So it's important to really know who you are, because no one else can tell you who you're not or who you are. And those that know who they are know where they need to be and know where they need to go. Um, and also protect yourselves at any cost. At any cost. Never hesitate to protect yourselves. Um, but forget any laws. It's a God given right to want to protect yourselves um, from foreign objects, from anything. Um, yeah. Another thing is that what I discovered is that the implants implanted in our brains, in our ears, and in our lower extremities in our bodies. Um, our bodies reject are naturally rejecting them. So when we have like certain type of movement, um, and we may feel like what's going on really, like what's going on inside our bodies. Well, that's one reason why. And also the implants, they bring on aggression. I noticed before I purchased this Q Wave, which this is an advertisement. But before I purchased a Q Wave, I would get so upset, and um, I thought I had a temper. I really thought I had a temper. Um, but then when I got it, and then I started hearing like clicks going on and all sorts of things. That's when, I realized like, wow, my body is reacting to foreign objects inside of me and on my brain, which and on my spine, which controls our movement and our emotions and things of that nature. So, um, yeah, it's okay to know like, you know it's not our fault, and where we are in life, and another thing that I realized is that um, this whole everyone being connected is not by mistake. It's like think of it as like an invisible shackle, like modern day slavery. Like instead of putting chains on millions of involuntary servants and shackling them up and making them walk for miles, why not just implant them, right? Why not just put vaccines in their bodies so they can be controlled and monitored, and so it's a sophisticated technology. You know, um, it's like having a GPS tracker in a car. Someone just switches on, you know, the button or the switch, and it's like that. You know exactly where you are. So, um, I try to refrain from using, my cell phone, um, when I have so much work to do. So I'm trying to slowly get back into doing things kind of manually, because I know having a cell phone data or signal, it kind of activates the implants. Um, so, but the sad part about the situation is that so many doctors and lawyers know about these technologies, but because they signed contracts and pledge oaths like a college fraternity, they don't want to lay down and roll over and really squill on whoever it is, that they're protecting or hiding from the public. So I'll definitely make say that those doctors and lawyers that know about what's going on, and they haven't came forth, may their whole generation and offspring, may fire be put to their ass. And I say that I'm jokingly. Um, yeah. So um, and also, uh, I have the book. The book is in the car, but the message to the millennials, written by Brother Rizza Islam. He mentions MK Ultra and other FBI, CIA, DEA, all the alphabet boys involved in this, and we asked ourselves, why are so many melanin people, behind bars, millions of them. Well, it has a lot to do with implants. As we as a people, the first thing that they think about us is, oh, those so and so people, they're so aggressive and loud mouthed. Well, there's a deep reason behind it, and whether people want to believe it, agree with it or not, it's truth. It's facts to prove it. So, you know, um, I won't argue with anyone, fam or foe, about that. Um, but yeah, if it means bringing down, government agencies, then that's what need to be, because laws are not updated to where they're like current events or modern. So um and that's that was by design, so that those that commit these crimes can be protected behind their laws. um um and them going to church and asking their gods for forgiveness is total horse shit. They won't be forgiving. No man, no woman shall forgive them. Um, and that's that. Um, and also, like, I asked my dentist. Dentists are involved as well. I asked him. I said, can I have my dental records? And they're asking me why, because they knew that I found out that they implanted implants in my feelings, and what these low lives do, those dentists, is that they sell the data to third parties. It's like this. It's like a trafficking thing. You have your pedophiles that ain't worth shit, and you have the medical industry that sells data that ain't worth shit, and it's like levels of those that ain't worth shit, and they all are combobulated into one little shit bubble. So yeah, that's my little spill on you know what I know and what I want to know, or who I want to know is behind this whole you know stage, because everything is like a stage, everything is like a Shakespeare play, you know but I refuse to be in anyone's play. um so yeah, that's that. um I said I would try to do more videos for YouTube,